Well, in my prepping playlist, I've been talking about the canning I've been doing and how to survive a electrical outage and things of that nature. But since I live alone, one of the most difficult things to do is prepare meals for one person. So, what I'm getting the most benefit from is preparing a meal that will fit in a pint jar. So, I am creating things I like, some vegetables, some meat, uh, spices, whatever, uh, in a pint jar. So all I've got to do is pull it off the shelf, put it in the microwave, and I got a meal. And that's an aspect that I haven't seen mentioned much on the internet in regard to canning, pressure canning food. Um, but for me, it's important, and it might be for some other folks, even a couple who are empty nesters. Even for two people, it's difficult to cook a good variety of meals. So in that case, do two of them. Now today for lunch, I had meatballs, um, onions, green pepper, uh, and corn. And I had to open up a second jar, which was only about this full, but that was onions and more peppers. I do like that. So I opened up both of those and threw it in a bowl and threw it in the microwave. And 10 minutes later, I had a nice hot meal. So this accomplishes a couple of things for me in terms of the prepping thing. Is the fact that I'm using usually 2 pints a day, more or less, out of the food that I've canned. Now, the jars today were I canned a month ago. As time passes, I'm not going to be able to consume it as fast as I can it. Takes me about 3 hours to prepare the jars, and I can do about up to 16 pints with one run of the pressure canner. So overall, it takes me about 3 hours. At the time I'm doing that, that may seem like, quite a bit of time and effort, although it's really not most of the times cooking time. So I'm just doing other things while that's happening. But on the other hand, that'll provide me, over a dozen meals. So that just works well with the whole prepping effort, which which works out well. So as I said, this is a short video. It's just an aspect of what I'm doing that people who are in my situation, living alone or just a retired couple, might find this a benefit. So it's not like you're preparing food that you're going to put on your shelf for 5 years. So maybe it's a bit of encouragement for folks. Wish everybody well.